better left into the desert, and I still have them on my mind. Don't let me forget, because I totally will. And I'll run out here and get gobbled up with it in my inventory and lose everything, even if I take it after not wearing it directly. Happened way too many times in the past. Alright. This isn't named well anymore. But I think the best bet here was actually just to put this in the kill bank before I leave. And that way... Oh, circuit out. That is the reason why it was there. Alright. It's not named very well. It should not be named guild contributions. Or guild background. This is very opening text. That box is full of a lot more of those things. Just as well as but we've been distributing. Obviously, still have some. But we have a guild bank that has been created since that happened. Not at the time that I stored it, but never moved them over because I don't do Haga organization very well. Which is silly because organization in DD is decent. Label. Circuits are set up. Should have been better on my part in a place that doesn't have to restart every week. Alright, schematics. I think schematics are down here. Aha! Oh, there. Wow. Alright, Dragonfire, armor, schematics. So I have 45 armor pieces. I have 36 weapons. So in that regard, I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? We're going to use one of those that I just deposited in cushion chest pieces. And we're also going to use if I had a volt, of it executor or bulwark, I think I'm going to have to go with bulwark. Was thinking about going with the tabular boots, but doesn't look like we have very many of those. And then we have only 25 in the vehicles. The ones are empty, I suppose. This one's empty as well. Looks like the organization has happened. Because this used to be home with the random things. Sweet. Okay. So those blueprints will be used for rewards to add to the pool of ones that I've already pulled in the desert. So obviously, oh, no, not that one. There we go. We get some binoculars. Because everyone needs a pair of binoculars. If you're not in the races, you should at least be able to see the races. I don't know who the others are. Half hour to go. If anybody has a good idea of the rewards or special events that can occur within the races to give a nice little unique twist or action, please let me know. I'm up for suggestions. And also, next week, I've had it asked multiple times in a row, and I'm not giving out a blood back if you goofy. There have been people that want a sky race built. There have been other ones. We've also had, obviously, buggies, so we can see that we have buggies coming out here. However, at this point, I think the one that I have not done anything to date would be the scout races. So this one's going to obviously be a lot more speed involved. Not as much risk, unless Hmm. I'm gonna bring one of this and this because this is our White Lightning vehicle setup. And see if there's yet another. I want a White Lightning. I think it was only because of the color. Maybe it could be Red Lightning and make it the red one. And then again, I can also bring my own vehicle out as well. Frosty's got a buggy. We're not bringing out Frosty's buggy. There's yet probably more buggies. There's definitely more vehicles, but we're not bringing out everything right now. We already have at least 7 sand bikes, at least 6. I know there's more buggies around the area, but there's 6 buggies that could be used for the race. We're going to go ahead and get right back on out there. Now, of course, I do have a little bit of a Laffy Taffy once again, so I can throw that at you guys. Laffy Taffy jokes while we fly over the deep desert. We should be back on the tracks in a very short amount of time. It is under a half hour till the races. Wondering how much I should put. I think I should have probably bought some aluminum out here. I think there might be some already, but the consolation prize that we had last week was kind of fun. And having the boxes on the podiums pre-filled was kind of fun as well. However, I think the key here is I should be in. I don't know. How about I leave it up to the audience? What do you believe I should do? Should I do a chase cam in the Scout so you guys can get an action and overview and up in the air down view of the races as they're going? That way I guarantee that I will be able to be there to see who has gotten there first on the third. Or do I jump on a bike, giving you a POV of the races from the biker's perspective in the souped up vehicle that I've got, so that I know I won't lose the person to leave, but we won't see people in the back. Usually that's where all the fun stuff happens, right? It's where the people are like making those crashes. It's where people go to NASCAR and watch over and over and over. The excitement of the crash. Or do I just race alongside the racers? Aerial view, one vote there. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna throw up a poll. I don't know. I haven't done that before, so I'm gonna try to do that and see if I can figure out how to launch over those. So bear with me here. Before I figure that out, though, I am going to read a Laffy Taffy joke as we go over this hands. And it is how. No, we read both of those. Next. What do you do when your kid won't put on shoes? You accept defeat. All right. pitch up here. All right, manage new pole. All right, I am starting the poll. I don't know how this works, but it is currently up and running. And as we can see, up in the distance, over 2,000, or actually it's about 2,000 as we start seeing it. You can see the birds are flapping their wings. Those are carriers in the distance. But as we get closer, we're going to notice that that's actually where the base is. There's a lot of carriers there, so there's a lot of flapping wings. But don't worry, Link protected you all. He's right there in front of them. We're back to the races. Or the racetrack area. You can see lots of things out here. All right, let's go ahead and park this vehicle up here. And zigzag around. Head over here. Walk on down. Could have used the stairs over there, or even over there, but why? But I got that awesome staircase over here. If I don't use it, who's gonna use it? All right, let's see. We have another. We have upgrades. We have these things. Those aren't a worry. These aren't a worry. That is the ancient way. Did I really not bring it? Did anybody see me do it? Backpack. Oh, it equipped it. That's why. Whew. Whew. Heartbeat. I thought I had left my vaporizer back in Aga. All right, let's see. Go ahead and put this up here. Money possibly going for the races. More schematics for the race pot. You guys have to go into a cave and brave being shot to get something. But even if you come to the races, you could get a schematic without being shot at. There we go. All right, what else we got here? Right. We are going to equip a still suit. Not an Idaho Charge or I-Core leggings. So let's go ahead and put those away. Getting trimmed and ready for the races. We have less than 20 minutes.